Hey guys, it's Idir at Triumph West London, here to show off this absolutely stunning Speed Triple RR. If anyone's curious as to what's different with the RR compared to the RS does not have the adaptive Öhlins suspension. You've got a absolutely stunning and beautifully well crafted front fairing. You've also got clip-on handlebars on there which aren't super high up. That's the one thing that a lot of the people do mention, is when they do see clip-ons they immediately think, is it going to be extremely uncomfortable? Completely opposite, it's incredibly relaxed. You don't have to be 18 years old and super athletic just to ride this bike. Any man of any age or any woman of any age would get on well with this. In terms of the power figures on this bike, it's 177 brake horsepower, 125 newton meters of torque, so more than you need, but you can ride it at 10 miles an hour if you wished, being super slow, or open it up and it will do everything you need. As for the suspension, it's got numerous settings throughout the dash. You don't have to leave it in just one mode and it's going to be awfully stiff. A lot of people mention that about Öhlins, it can be a bit of a stiff setup. Doesn't have to be, you can put it in road mode, it will adjust it for you, put it in comfort and so on. It just does everything that you need it to do. Some of my favourite features on this bike: a single-sided swing arm. It looks absolutely gorgeous, don't have that awfully hidden away rear end. You've also got the rear Öhlins shock poking out, so it's a really nice thing to look at when you're in the garage. Carbon fibre on this bike is absolutely perfect. You don't need carbon fibre really on the road, but it looks pretty and everyone loves carbon fibre really. It's scattered throughout the bike. There's a lot of detail to this bike. It's not just panels, and who can not love Öhlins front forks, especially them being adaptive. They do come in two different colours. You've got the white and you've got the red also. Personal favourite, white. Might be because I have a white bike, but let's ignore that. Well, as you can see, I've been out on the bike today for a few hours. Personally own a sport bike, so this has definitely been something quite interesting for me to ride. Some of the main things I like about it is the position's perfect, nothing too strenuous on your wrists at all. It does feel relatively comfortable for a sport bike of this position. Power is nothing intimidating. If you put it into track mode, it will kind of wake you up. But you can keep it on road mode. If anyone is worried about the thought of pulling the throttle back and it's just going to fly between the legs, it's nothing like that on the road. It's incredibly comfortable. It's hands down the best road bike I've ever ridden of this sport nature. As you can see, I've been out on this bike for quite a few hours today. If I could, I'll keep this thing in my garage as long as I possibly could, without the thought of being fired for taking this thing home and not telling anyone. But if anybody's looking for a modern sport bike that is more than comfortable to ride, this is definitely the bike to go for. If you wish to see what this thing feels like, just the agility of the bike, the speed of the bike and the comfort, feel free to visit us at Triumph West London. The coffee machine's fantastic, and get yourself booked in to test ride the bike.